against the Orlando Magic, which in a weird set here, the Clippers are the home team. Clippers coming out in their
of the reopen of the NBA with some new faces.
And it starts with the first scrimmage against the Orlando Magic, which in a weird set here, the Clippers are the home teams. Clippers coming out in their home whites, white tops, white bottoms, with the red number,
Reggie
blue
Jackson
lettering
claims
across
that
the
Clippers
chest
have
and
to
the
begin
back on
the
restart of the NBA
with
season, moving from right to left. Here's Jackson on the right wing, had a couple of games under his belt with the Clippers, and really part of that towards the 8-game regular season restart. As Gordon's first free throw is up and good. Triple-double against Minnesota just before the shutdown. Makes a pair. Magic up 2-0, 30 seconds in. For the Magic, picked up by Jackson, gets past the initial defender. Hook pass goes inside. Good plus a foul for Nikola Vucevic from Eastern pop culture, I might add. Zach Zarba, favorite show, the 8.5 to go in the first quarter. George pump fake on the right wing, drives down the right alley, bounce pass in. Lead from Morris on the left wing, surveying his options as Marcus Morris having a career year himself, averaging 17.4 points per game, and give him his first 2 of it. Career high in assists per game this year as well, at 5 per game. Gets it to Paul George in the mid-range, who feels good and looks good early. Left, the ball is stripped out of the hands in the short corner on the far side. Vucevic had it. Morris takes it away like a kid taking candy away from a baby, and Leonard comes back nicely here in the first quarter. 11-6, Clippers up by 5 as we are midway through this 10-minute first quarter. Vucevic gets open in the pocket alone. It's Vucevic on the left block. Outlet goes to Gordon, left to right. Here comes the Orlando Magic. Short corner on the near side. Gordon finds the cutter, Ennis, who flails it up and in off the 4 games last year as George got open down low, but missed the easy layup on the left block. Rebound, Ennis. Up ahead, Augustine. Stops on a dime and finds the roll man, his hair, and during the shutdown actually released a diss track on Dwayne Wade. No diss track now. Here's Leonard with a chest pass. Now George top of the key, loses the dribble momentarily, regains control, steps it back. What a filthy move. And Paul George and off the glass. The underground goat is on the board for the first time in Orlando to give the Clippers a 4-point lead. 18-14 with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Terrence Ross waved off the ground by Aaron Gordon. Here's Gordon, who drives and kicks once again. Back to Gordon on the left wing. Got it back from Vucevic. Spins down the left alley. Gets to the rim and lays in with a finger roll finish with the right hand. 18-17, Magic down by 1, make it 19-18 now as the Magic lead after the Gordon bucket. Williams on the drive, counted and a foul. Ended up at 21 with 1 minute to go as Rodney McGruder, the scavenger, is in. The float over the right hand at the free throw line. No, got his own miss, blocked at the rim by to the hands of Gary Clark, the former Houston Rocket, who has checked in. Up ahead, Michael Carter-Williams gets into the paint, puts it up and in with a left. No Montrezl Harrell, no Landry Shamet, no Ivica Zubac today due to excused absences, and a little slash move from Amir Coffey, but it's going to get carded. 24 for this Orlando team. He's been a plug-and-play type of guy. Here's Williams down the right alley. Kick it out, right corner three. McGruder sticks it. A bit different today as he's handling the ball once again. Ever since the acquisition of Reggie Jackson, he's been off the ball in his natural position, but he does find an open jump. 30-27, Green already a career high in threes made this year as Terrence Ross with a quick trigger back the other way, misses it. Offensive rebound, stick the jumper in the near side corner. Carter-Williams gets the outlet pass from Clark, surveys the floor at the left elbow, he'll pull up the jumper and knock it through. Quarter. Drive and kick back for Lou Williams, 35 feet away with 5 on the shot clock. He'll rise for a right wing 3 and knocks it down. A far side short corner jumper. Here come the Clippers in transition from right to left with Williams in the short corner on the near side. He draws it down and puts it in. Away, that's my rebound. Outlet to the far side, Williams. Williams crosses the timeline. Bounce pass to the pocket pass for Noah. Pick it out. Coffey open corner 3 ball on the far side and he sticks it the first couple of weeks. Leonard inbounds on the far sideline with a bounce pass for Reggie Jackson, who circles around the perimeter. Right-handed floater is up and good, up by 4. As he's flip-flopped a couple of times so far with 4 minutes to go in the first half as Vucevic pick and pop straight away. 3 ball knocks it through. Rebounds per game. Another stellar campaign for the Magic. Leonard open on the right wing. He'll try the 3 and responds. That may have gotten a piece as he comes up with air. Jackson there for the rebound. Up ahead, no in the short corner. Finds the cutter. It's Reggie Jackson. Overhead pass, lobs it for Green, top of the key. Handed off for Leonard. Kawhi Leonard with 6 points and 2 boards thus far. Swing it around, left corner 3 ball. George got it to go again. Vucevic backing down against Michael Green. Got the size advantage. Can he use it to his advantage? Back outside, it's like a little Jackie Moon 2-man game, and Vucevic. And those are the 2 more recent additions at that trade deadline for the Clippers, Jackson and Morris. Both of them have met a great deal. How about the fancy dribbling? Jackson picks up on the right wing. Ennis will try a 3 ball off the right side of the rim. Rebound by George with 3 seconds left. George pulls it up, 30-footer at the buzzer. He got it to go! Pete or so. He's donated $25,000 for Bonds of those who were arrested during protests in Atlanta. We start the second half and bounce pass just inside the arc for PG-13. Moral of the story is Lou Williams, great guy both as a player and as a person, as Leonard driving kick finds Jackson in the far right. Vucevic hands it off for Ennis on the right wing. Bounce pass on a pocket pass right back to Vucevic. Puts it up with the left hand and rolls around the rim in eighth quarter. Noah, top of the key, handed off for George. George was the star of that first half. Down the middle of the lane. Bounce pass. How did he find Joakim Noah? He just wrapped past Vucevic, swinging around the right wing. Driving kick from Fournier to Ennis. Down inside the paint with a right-handed dribble. Ennis with an 8-footer goes down. He's got 15 points on 5 of 11 shooting. Vucevic, nobody picked up the ball as he took it from the left. Leonard holds an NBA logo at midcourt, over the head pass Jackson, hot potato-like ball movement, back outside, corner, three-pointer near side. The offense with 5:28 to play in the third quarter, bounce pass, and a back down Vucevic. Outside, right wing three, it's Gordon with 2 on the shot clock, and he drains it. Aaron Gordon was just spotting up, and that's a game and an area in his game that's improved. We know how athletic he is, how high he can really get with that bounce, but that three-point shot has looked good. Turn it over, second fewest in the league at 12.6 per game. Get it in for Williams, circle around the perimeter. Great ball movement as Leonard is open for a right wing three, and he gets it 6% from downtown thus far. Both coaches have talked about actually telling each other what they'd like to work on during these scrimmages, and Gordon out the defensive signal, and Carter Williams promptly airballs a three from the far side corner. Here come the Clippers, left to right Williams, bouncing off bodies, and lob it for Gordon. Can't get it to him, now he does in the short corner. Patterson holding his ground. Chris Williams making a one-do as he climbs the... Of those who were arrested protesting in Atlanta said that protesting himself wasn't his lane, is how he described it, as that he was eating enough, as Williams misses in the short corner on the far side, trying to take advantage of the 2-for-1. Up ahead, Bamba's all alone, and he slams it as Williams lets it roll all the way into the front court, scoops it up, goes down the middle of the lane, floats it up and in. The 6 with 22 seconds to play in this third quarter. Carter Williams drives, fends off the defense by Patterson. Good defense. It's 17 points off the bench in 14 minutes. He has looked every bit in midseason form as Coffey takes it down the right alley, but blocked at the rim. Absolutely swatted by Mo Bamba. It leads to a wide. Williams in the front court, far side, short corner. Got his man up in the air, but elects to instead put an over the head pass to the left wing for Green. Back to Williams. Tries the three and knocks it through. 8:45 left to go in the first scrimmage of the reopen in Orlando as Michael 6, 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. Ross, 30 feet from the basket on the far side, wing down the right alley, gets all the way to the rim and lays it in with the right hand. Across that Black Lives Matter emblem on the court. Driving to his left, double team comes. Patterson's open for a left wing three, and he sticks it. Patrick got out of bounds, but did keep it from going out. Amir Coffey then loses control. Up ahead to Frazier, who checked in, and Melvin Frazier. 5:20 to go in the first scrimmage from Orlando. Here's Morris straight away, using the body to shield the basketball away from Frazier. Missed the runner, got it back, puts it up and in, plus the foul. The Wizards on Saturday, 5 p.m. Pacific. Coffey has on the right wing, circles around the perimeter, down the middle of the lane, floater with a left hand, goes off and some space 10 feet out in the dotted area in the paint, but missed the pull-up jumper long, and B.J. Johnson, the LaSalle product, gets it to Michael Carter Williams, physically brings it, as Johnson splits a pair by making the second to make it 89-83. 6-point Clipper lead with about 3 minutes to go. In the fourth quarter, Jamaica Iwundu wearing some neon green shoes. His pass tipped on the floor. Birch gets it back outside to Vic Law, who drives, pulls up from the right elbow, missed it, but the tip in, wide open left wing three, Magruder. That one's short, but he follows his own miss, gets to the basket, puts it up, banks it home, plus the foul. They can return to play, and the Clippers can be back at full strength sooner rather than later. 97-87 after Mann converts on a pair, and Vic Law comes down the shot clock. Clippers up by 8 in the final stages of this scrimmage. Patterson drives, 5 on the shot clock, and the fadeaway jumper goes. And so far, the first step is completed. 99-90, a win in scrimmage number 1 for your LA Clippers.